Coming to you from Vaujoy Dorion at the Vaujoy Gardens, a 4-pitch free pass to Cal and Stacy to start this game off. U-15B, the 1-1 Kahnawake Warhawks, and the 1-2 Red Presqu'ile Pirates. Both teams are in red. The Warhawks are in the lighter red, or the more pure red, if you will. The Pirates are in the maroon. Warhawks coming off a 13-10 loss on Sunday at home. So here is Slade Two Rivers. Throw back to first. Little gamesmanship between Callan and Dylan Martel, the first baseman for Presqu'ile. So Slade Two Rivers standing in. First-year player in the bantam level. And we got a real cat and mouse game going on over there on that first base sideline. Hit off the edge of the bat to first. Oh, this is trouble. Double play. Well, 2 down for the Pirates here, as Roy Lahash now stands in. And Callan took off going the wrong way when he should have held back. That ball's hitting the air. When there's less than 2 outs, there's strike one. You do not go for it. And quickly the Warhawks are down to 2 outs as the number 3 hitter Roy Lahash stands in. Cage McCumber on deck. Lefty on lefty, and this one goes over the head of Lahash. We've got an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. This game, of course, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. 1-1 the count on Roy Lahash. 2 outs and nobody on for the Warhawks here in the top of the first. No runs in. The pitch. Ooh, and he took a cut and missed it. And very quickly, the Warhawks are down to their last strike here in the top of the first. Liam McGinnis trying to get out of this inning. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Roy. And now it's a full count on Lahash, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The full count off freak from McGinnis. And Lahash makes contact at the shallow center. And that is caught. And that will do it for the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on, and it's a silent top of the first for the Warhawks. Back at Vaujoy Gardens, bottom of the first, no score. Kahnawake Warhawks, Presqu'ile Red Pirates. Let's take a look at the Warhawks defensively. Starting pitcher Roy Lahash. Catching is Neo Adaibo. First base, Slade Two Rivers. Over at second is Jersey Jacobs. And Marcus Rice at short. Cage McCumber at third. DuPont out in right. And there's a first pitch swinging to short. And that is out number 1. 1 up and 1 down for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first. Aubrey Goriot going after the very first pitch he sees. 1 up and 1 down for Presqu'ile here in the bottom of the first. Now standing at the bat is Elio Gutierrez. That's in there, catches the inside corner, good pitch. Little curveball action from Roy Lahash. 0-1 the count. Off-speed pitches behind Gutierrez, even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Coming in from Roy Lahash. At 1 hops the bag, 2-1 the count. Good little curveball that sinks it to the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Shane Jacobs is in center. Marcus Rice, I mentioned that short. There's a ball, so a full count now. Callan Stacy is at short. Marcus Rice is in left. Here's the full count offering to Gutierrez. That is upstairs, and the Pirates have a runner on with one out here in the bottom of the first. And Liam McGinnis will stand into bat. So a lefty on lefty, a lefty matchup here, righty on lefty, Lahash the righty. Outside. Saw Neil Handaa throw someone out last weekend while she was playing as a call-up for the DDO Royals, threw out one of the Warhawks. Runner takes off, and she'll be tested here. Stacy picks it up. That's a stolen base, and the Pirates have a runner in scoring position. Two and 0 the count on McGinnis. Lahash has a look. 3 and 0. So we'll see if they give him the green light. Well, he's not going to swing for that, and the Pirates have two runners on. So the cleanup batter stands into bat now. Dylan Martell, 54, in maroon. If this one's hit to the left side, Cage McCumber, you got to get the lead runner out here. Hit on the ground, it's up the middle. It's dropped, and now the Pirates have a runner that'll score. And the Pirates aren't advancing, they should be. Dymo. And the throw gets back to the pitcher. 1-0 Pirates. Dylan Martell with the base hit. Run scores. 1-0 Presqu'ile. And Connie Ulysse will stand in now for the Pirates. Two runners in scoring position. 1-0 lead for Presqu'ile. And that one will get away. Runners take it off. 2-0. McGinnis scores. Martell stays on second base. 2-0 Pirates. Kenny Ulysse. Runner's taking off. And that'll get by. Hey, the runner's going to come around third. You're Lahash, you got to be ready. Some of these players have never played ball at a level where stealing home is allowed. Don't forget. Of course, in 13A and obviously 15B, the players that are coming back from last year, they played with that option. Swung on and missed. 3-1. Two nothing Presqu'ile leading, one out here in the bottom of the first, a runner on third. And a 2-1 on Ulysse. Ball gets away. 3-0 Pirates. Presqu'ile ups the lead here. That's in there. Good pitch. 2 Two and two on U-15. That is a full count, sorry, and that is a walk. Kenny U-15 draws a walk, and Mateo Aguilar stands in. Just had a soccer ball come my way, sorry about that. Fouled. Aguilar fouls this one back, 0-1. 3-0 Presqu'ile on top here. Good to see some games being played after all the smoke province-wide last night. You know, 80% of the games on the Lac St. Louis schedule were postponed. Throw goes to second base. Cal and Stacy will pick it up. 0-2 on Aguilar, but Ulysse is in at second base. And if you're the left fielder right now, you got to come in. You got to charge in a little bit here. That's high. One and two the count. 3-0 Presqu'ile on top here in the bottom of the first. That's off the plate. Ulysse is not going to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit it well into right. That'll draw a base hit. And Presqu'ile's up 4-0. RBI single for Presqu'ile, and 5 straight Pirates have reached, 4 of whom have scored. That is just the second base hit for Presqu'ile in this inning. The other 3 have reached via base on balls. And the 5th run already going, and the throw gets to the center. Picked up. There's a cannon unloaded to third. Good throw, but now the 5th run of the inning is over at third base. That's in there. One and one. Or 0-1. That drops in the strike zone, catching the outside corner, 0-2. Dylan Garapi down in this count. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, through the into the outfield. 5 runs in for Presqu'ile. What a start for the home team. Back at Vaujoy Gardens, top of inning number 2, the Kahnawake Warhawks off to the absolute most nightmarish start possible. Down 5-0, and Cage coming. 4! Oh! Oh my gosh. That was really close. I just yelled the international golf term for move. Fouled back, 0-1. And that was really close, hitting a couple of spectators back there. Well, the Warhawks down 5-0. And McCumber forced to back off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. McCumber, Jersey Jacobs, and Shane Jacobs coming up to bat for the Warhawks in the top of the 2nd inning. And there's a shot into left. Foul. Well, Montgomery got a good piece of this, but fouls it off. 2-2 the count here. Here's the 2-2. Full count. Mentioned Shane Jacobs, he's on deck for the Hawks here in the top of the second. Strike three, ball's dropped! One down. And Jersey Jacobs will now stand into bat. So one out. Here in the top of the second. Ball. First strikeout of the game for McGinnis. Jacobs fouls this one off, 1-1. Jersey Jacobs is on deck. One ball, one strike, one out here in the top of the second. The Warhawks trailing 5-0. Jacobs hits this one sharply to short. Play, throw to first. Not in time, he beats it out. Jersey Jacobs is on with a single, and Shane Jacobs will now stand into bat. So Jersey Jacobs has the first base hit of the game for the Warhawks. And here is Shane Jacobs. Ball gets by, and that means Jersey will take off. The Warhawks have a runner in scoring position here for the first time today. And Shane Jacobs has an RBI opportunity. Jersey Jacobs will go to third on the wild pitch. And now the first run of the game for the Warhawks is 90 feet away from home. 5-0 Pirates, but the Warhawks are knocking on the door here in the top of inning number 2. Inside, Jacobs is taking off! He scored! Oh, that was ball 4. It was ball 4. Good hustle, buddy, but... So runners on the corners, one out. And Elijah DuPont will stand in. Hit on the ground. Throw the first in time. Jacobs scores. 2 outs. 5-1. The Warhawks have one on, or one in. And Neo Daiba will now stand into bat. Well, 2 outs, runner on second base. 5-1 game. And she sends a shot at third. She hit it hard, but right at the third baseman. So the Warhawks are done. It's 5-1 after 1.5. Joy Gardens, bottom of the second. Presqu'ile Pirates U-15B leading 5-1. And there's a swing and a miss from Ellie Cloutier. Cloutier, Alexis Lavalier, and Goriat up for Presqu'ile in the bottom of the second. You figure this has to be a quick inning for the Warhawks. Stacy scoops it up, throw to first, in time, 1 up and 1 down. And that's exactly how the bottom of the first started for the Warhawks, but then the next 6 batters all reached, so hopefully for them, better showing coming up now. Alexis Lavalier will stand in. And strike 1 reaches the zone. Don't underestimate what a scoreless inning could do. Fouled. 0-2. So Slade Two Rivers is at first. Cal and Stacy, as you saw, at short. Jersey Jacobs at second. Cage O'Cumber third. Neil Hadad-Daibo behind the plate. DuPont in right. Shane Jacobs is in center. Marcus Rice is in left. Strike 3, and there are 2 outs. That's a good start for the Warhawks here in the bottom of the second inning. Certainly could not have gotten any worse than it did in the bottom of the first, but Aubrey Goriat will now stand in. 0 for 1, grounded out back in the bottom of the first. Ball 1. And that strikeout, of course, brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Here's the 1-0. Ball gets away, 2 balls, no strikes. Roy Lahash pitched an inning and 2/3 up to this point. A 5-1 lead for the Pirates in the bottom of the second inning. Skied into deep center over the glove of Jacobs. And Jacobs has it slip out of his hands. Throws it in. It missed the cutoff man. And that is a triple for Oriat. And here is Gutierrez. He walked and scored back in the bottom of the first. 5-1 Presqu'ile. No runs in this inning. As the rain starts to come down slightly harder than it did beforehand. Strike 1, catches the inside corner at the knees. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. And Jacob just 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. He's got that side winding motion. It's in the dirt. Daibo blocks it off. Good stop. That could have potentially saved the run. So they'll redo it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Roy Lahash trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run. Blow, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. On the ground, Jacobs, the throw to first in time, and that will do it. So that takes care of the Pirates Scoreless inning, Presqu'ile, but they still lead 5-1. There's a first pitch strike from Liam McGinnis. Third inning of action coming up against Marcus Rice. So Rice, Cal and Stacy, and Slade Two Rivers into bat here in the top of the third. Oh, it's in there. Catches the outside corner. And quickly, 0-2. Kahnawake Jacobs not in the lineup today, so he was supposed to be batter number 10. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1. The 1-2 to Marcus Rice. Ball 2. Warhawks trailing here 5-1. Back to the top of the lineup after Rice. Full count. And actually, that was ball 4. So Rice draws the leadoff walk. And here's Cal and Stacy. Stacy has walked as well, and then was thrown out on a double play. So McGinnis has a look at Rice. Ball gets away. Marcus is going to take off, and he will get into second base standing up. Warhawks have a runner in scoring position. That's hit well off of Jesse Lahash. Hit the third base coach, win 12 free chicken wings at Sunnyside Diner. One ball, one strike on Stacy. Rice over at second. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away. Rice takes off. And he'll get into third. Never underestimate what that scoreless inning could have done for this team mentally here. Holding the Pirates in check in the bottom of the second. And they gave up a triple in that inning as well. And Stacy hits this one foul. And the at-bat will continue. Slade Two Rivers on deck. Here's the full count. Ball. And now Rice is taking off for home. Scores! "5-2". 1 run in. And no outs, and Cal and Stacy still at bat. Now it's a full count. Ball 4. Stacy draws the second walk of the game. And now Slade Two Rivers will stand in. He hit into a double play his last time. 0 for 1 on the day. Throw back to first. Stacy safe. And no doubt McGinnis has noticed that he's got good speed over at first. He called for time, no one gave it to him. Well, McGinnis trying to keep Callan at bay. Throw back to first, in the dirt, and Stacy's gonna take off. Callan gets to second base. So the double play, at least on the ground, is taken out here. So Slade Two Rivers get to face a pitch in this at-bat. Actually, ball one now on Slade, so. Roy Lahash on deck. 1 run in for the Warhawks. No outs, trailing 5-2. Stacy taking off, throw to third. Callan got a good jump, and he's in at third with the steal. Now a shot to the outfield, even if it's caught, could probably score a run. And that might not get caught. It screams and gets to the warning track. It's off the wall. 1 run score. Slade Two Rivers on his horse, rounding second, heading for third. They're giving him the green light. Slade Two Rivers on his horse. He scores! Let's go! Inside the park, home run, 5-4. And the Warhawks are within 1. 3 runs scored. Presqu'ille's changing pitchers. We're coming back. Ilya Gutierrez into pitch, and there's ball 1 to Roy Lahash. Warhawks have sliced the lead to 1. It's 5-4. Presqu'ille. Overcast and rainy all day here today, but the Warhawks, for them, the sun has come out, and they have made this a 1-run game here in the top of the 3rd. 3 runs in for the Warhawks. Ball 2. And the big question is, will Roy Lahash pitch in the 3rd? Cage McCumber on deck. No outs here for the Warhawks either. That catches the strike zone. So it's Mateo Aguilar who's in there to pitch. McGinnis has moved to first after pitching 2+ innings here. Hit off the edge of the bat, that'll go foul. Two strikes on Lahash. Here's the full count offering to Roy Lahash. Right, now it's a full count. That was 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Aguilar's pitch. Ball 4. And now batting is Cage McCumber. He struck out swinging back in the top of the 2nd. Oh, he swings and misses. Strike 1, throw to 2nd. Not a time. Stolen base. Roy Lahash gets the 2nd. Cage McCumber struck out swinging in the top of the 2nd, 0 for 1. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That's a skyscraper scraping the lights here, and nothing at 2. Warhawks have the game-tying run at 2nd, the go-ahead run batting. That would be the maximum 5th run of the inning. Ball gets away. Lahash got a good jump anyway, and he's in at 3rd. Shot to the outfield, even if it's caught, would be a sacrifice fly and probably tie the game up. It would tie the game up if it was a sack. And McCumber fouls this one off. 2-2. Jersey Jacobs on deck. And he swings over the top and misses. Strike 3. One down, and Jersey Jacobs will now come in. Jacobs today has singled and scored a run. 1 for 1 on the day. Ball. Jacobs into bat. His uncle, Roy Lahash, is on third. And he swings and misses, even count 1-1. Lahash goes back to third. Two and 1. Shane Jacobs on deck for the Warhawks. Warhawks have the game-tying run on third. 1 out here. That's a ball. And that's ball 4, actually, so Jacobs walks. And Shane Jacobs comes into bat now. Jacobs has walked. No official at-bats. 5th run of the inning is on first. Ball. And honestly, I would assume that Jersey Jacobs is going to get a free bag here. They're not even holding him. And now Jacobs is going to second. And he's in there. And there comes Lahash to tie the game. And Jacobs got hit in the shin, too. That's got to sting. Tie game 5-5, and the 5th run of the inning is now on second base. All because Ronnie asked Jersey, how come you didn't go the last time? And now Jacobs is on his horse getting to third, and he is in there. Oh, Jacobs thought about it. He's going to stay on third, though. Ball. Warhawks 5, Pirates 5. Kahnawake has come back from an 0-5 deficit to tie the game here in the top of the third. And now that means that Jacobs will steal home and score. Warhawks score 5, and they have a 6-5 lead. First lead of the game, Kahnawake. Welcome back to Vaujoy Gardens for the bottom of the third. The Presqu'ile Pirates, U-15B Red Pirates, I should say, and the Kahnawake Warhawks. 6-5 lead for Kahnawake. Roy Lahash comes back out here for his third inning of work, taking on Liam McGinnis, who walked and scored back in the first. And that sinker misses away, ball 1. Two Rivers at first, Jacobs at second, Callan Stacy at short, Daibo behind the plate. And actually all 9 positions have stayed the same throughout the first 2+ here, defensively for the Warhawks. 2-0. You have to wonder, though, if Lahash will pitch the entirety of this inning. Kahnawake has just pulled ahead here. Three and 0. That's in there. Ball 4. And there you see McGinnis rounding first. There's like 3 games going on at the same time here. There's a game, the U11Bs are in Chattagee, and then obviously the U13s. Actually, the U11s and U13s both in Mercier. And that's hit into shallow right. And Dupont makes the grab. Elijah Dupont with the grab in shallow right field. One down now as Martel flies out. And now Kenny Ulysse will stand into bat. So Slade trying to hold McGinnis over at first. Oh, he hit him. That's a dead ball. Oh, wait a minute. They're saying that he stepped into the pitch. They're saying that Ulysse stepped into the pitch, I think. Ball 1. And there's a shot into shallow left. That's going to drop. Knocked down by Rice. He bobbles it. Throws it in. Runners on the corners. Ulysse with a big base hit. And now Mateo Aguilar stands in. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. He's also scored a run. That was back in the first. The throw is dropped. Throw home. And now Ulysse is going to hit the third, and the Pirates have tied the game. One down and Aguilar standing in. So a walk and a base hit, now some steals, has gotten Presqu'ile back into it. It's a tie game, 6-6. On the ground, right back to the pitcher. They're going to throw home. Well, Aguilar gets the first. Jesse Lahash comes out. He's going to talk to his son. We'll see if they're going to make a change of pitchers here. They're just going to talk strategy. Tomorrow, we're not going to be filming unless there's something major that happens, maybe a rainout. If there is a rainout, we'll be in Nepean for the Hunters game, but if not, then our next broadcast will be Friday. My team, in which I coach, the U9s, plays on the road against Lakeshore, so I will be there for that contest. So here is Dylan Garapi. Runners on second and third. Swung on and missed. Garapy has singled and driven a run in. Ball gets away. Ulysse on his horse. He scores. And that means we're going to get a pitching change. Presqu'ile back on top at 7-6. Back at Vaujoy Gardens, bottom of this inning, and that is going to be a pass ball. Run scores. 8-6. Garapy draws a walk. A run scores, and the Pirates have their third run of the inning. Here's Ellie Cloutier. She grounded out back in the bottom of the second, 0 for 1 on the day. Slade Two Rivers, the new pitcher. Oh, they got him! They got him! Slade Two Rivers with the throw and the pickoff. Two down. What a play by Slade Two Rivers. Now the bases are empty. Off the edge of the bat. Ooh. Foul. Eight 6 for the Pirates. 3 runs into this inning. 2 outs and nobody on. Ooh, that's behind her. Here's the pitch. That is it's a strike, unfortunately, but as she swung, that hit her in the mask, in the face, and we're gonna take a pause for the cause here. All right, we're back here at Vaujoy Gardens. 1-2 on Dylan Garapy, who's back in now after Ellie Cloutier fouled it off, hit herself in the face. It looks like she was all right. She was moving around, but the rule states if you get any contact to the head, to the face area, then you have to sit out until the next inning. Even for pitchers, even for people that get hit by pitches, if they get hit anywhere in the head area. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that is going to do it. So that'll be a strikeout. We're heading into the top of the 4th. The Warhawks trailing 8-6 after 3. Back here in Vaujoy-Dorion, top of the 4th, Warhawks trailing 8-6. 1-1 the count, and that's hit hard but foul, and it's now 1-2 on Shane Jacobs. So Jacobs, Daibo, and Rice. So yeah, Jacobs, Dupont, and Daibo due up. Shane Jacobs walked. And now it's 1-2 on Jacobs. Goriat's 1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Warhawks trailing 8-6. Foul, swung on a miss. Jacobs hit and run. He's hustling. Can he beat it out? No. Elijah Dupont will now stand in for the Warhawks. Dylan Martell in a collision over there at first. Looks like he's all right. Dupont has grounded out. Drove in a run in the process, 0 for 1 with an RBI. Warhawks trailing here 8-6. Ball 1. Ball 2. One out here in the top of the 4th. That's in there, 2-2. Full count on Dupont. Neil Daibo on deck. Strike 3, but it's dropped. Throw to first. Dropped it. Dupont will get the first. And now in stands Neil Daibo. She has lined out 0 for 1 on the day. Runner on first. Daibo goes after the first pitch. Dupont takes off, and he'll get the second on the steal. Marcus Rice on deck. Warhawks 2-1 on the season. Last week, of course, won that marathon in St. Lazare, 18-16. Strike 2. And Daibo skies this one on the infield. DuPont's going to get doubled up here. And that is a double play. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th, 8-6. Back here in Vaujoy for the bottom of the 4th, 8-6 in favor of the Presqu'ile Pirates red team, leading the Kahnawake Warhawks. Here's Alexis Lavalier standing in. Ball 1 from Slade Two Rivers, who has come in to pitch. Right now we're in the bottom of the 4th, and it is 8-12, so we're going to get probably, as this one's shot off the edge of the bat, the 3rd. McCumber picks it up, throw to first, in the dirt, but it bounces. One up and one down as Roy Lahash scoops it out. So Aubrey Goriat will stand in to bat for Presqu'ile. They're at 8-17 right now, so we could probably get another 2 innings here. Ball 1. Plenty of time for the Warhawks. They're down 8-6. Presqu'ille's batting in the bottom of the 4th, but if you hold them cold here, then you got better hopes coming up. But Slade has missed with 2 pitches here, 2-0. Off the edge of the bat, foul. 2-1. That hit the lights, actually. Three and 1. So Roy Lahash has moved to first base after playing the first 2 2/3 as the pitcher. But the outfield stays the same. Shane Jacobs in center, Marcus Rice in left, Dupont on right. All 4. So here's Elio Gutierrez, 0 for 1 with the walk. A run scored, has also grounded out. Ball gets away from Daibo. Ball 1. One down here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball. Ball gets away. Runner on 3rd. Ball 4. Runners on the corners for Presqu'ile, and Liam McGinnis will stand in. He's walked twice and scored 2 runs. Ball gets away. Nine six. 9-6 Presqu'ile. Ball. Ball. Presqu'ile with 1 in here in the bottom of the 4th. They've upped the lead to 9-6. Runner on second base, 1 down. Ball 4. And that is 3 straight walks for Slade Two Rivers. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And now standing at the bat will be Dylan Martel, 0 for 1 with the walk. A run scored, has also flown out into shallow right. Whoa, and that's going to get away. Runners move up to second and third. And that will score another run. 10-6. Runner on third, 1 out. Pirates are doing this without getting base hits. Two runs in for Presqu'ile. Ball. 10-6 Presqu'ile leading. On the ground. 11-6 Presqu'ile. So 3 runs in here for Presqu'ile. They have scored the last 6 runs here to turn what was a 6-5 lead for the Warhawks into an 11-6 lead for the Pirates. Ball. On the ground. Wait a minute, it's a 5-run game. Yeah, it's 11-6. Strike. 11-6. Where did you score a 7th run? You never scored a 7th run. No way. Strike 2. Well, they're saying that it's 11-7. Okay. Swung on a miss, strike 3. I think they have to go back regardless because they couldn't move. That's up. U-15 has to get back, I think, the first. 2 down. $11-7. Okay, it's 11-7. They scored a run in that inning. Okay. So there's 2 outs, and now in stands Dylan Garapi. He has walked and singled. Has an RBI as well. 1 for 1 on the day. Ball. Ball. And that is going to lead to a run. So now it's 12-7. Four runs in for Presqu'ile, and they have taken the lead up to 5, so no stealing now. Garapi misses. Hit into right center, and that'll get over the head of DuPont. 5 runs. We're coming back. Back at Doriel Gardens, top of the 5th, Warhawks trailing by a score of 13-7. Marcus Rice will come into bat. Ball 1-1-1 from Guriat to Rice. Marcus has walked and scored. That's in there. Cal and Stacy on deck. And then Slade Two Rivers will follow. 1 down. So here is Callan Stacy. He's walked twice and scored a run. Ball. Ball. 3-0 on Callan Stacy. Slade Two Rivers on deck. Stacy fouls it off. 3-1. Here's a 3-1. Stacy puts this into play. Fair ball. Stacy with a single. And the Warhawks have a runner on first with 1 down. Now here's Slade Two Rivers. He hit a home run back in the top of the third, a 3-run shot. Or a 2-run shot, sorry, to make it 5-4. Stacy takes off. And he's in that second. Strike 1 on Slade Two Rivers. 13-7 lead for the Pirates. Ball. And Stacy's in at third. Strike 2 on Slade. Ball. Stacy chased back the third. Swung on, I missed. Two outs. And here's Roy Lahash. Strike 1. Callan Stacy stays safe at third. Roy Lahash 0 for 1. He's flown out, walked, and scored a run. Also stole 2 bases. Inside. Cage McCumber is on deck. One more strike left to get out of this inning for Oriet. 13-7, Presqu'ile leading. And Lahash makes good contact, shoots at it, the center base hit. Stacy scores. And Roy Lahash with an RBI single, 13-8. Here's Cage McCumber. 0 for 2, has struck out twice. Lahash takes off. He's in at second, standing up. So Lahash now 180 feet away from home. That's in there. Outside corner at the knees. And McCumber sends a shot to left. Foul. Well, that's a loud strike too, though. Cage, I mean, made really good contact with that pitch. Here's the 1-2 on Cage McCumber. Got him swinging. Smacked on the ground. Slade Two Rivers picks it up. Steps on first. One down. As Cloutier grounds out. So here's Alexi Lavalier 0 for 2. Warhawks really need a shutdown inning. That's what we mentioned. Down 13-8 here. It looks like the top half of the open inning is coming up next. Unless this inning goes very quickly. There's strike one. 0-1 the count on Lavalier, who was 0 for 2, grounded out and struck out. Warhawks trailing 13-8. Here's the 0-1. From Slade Two Rivers. Oh, 2. If they get out of this inning really quickly, it's possible we could play the full 7. Wow, strike 3. 2 outs. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Second strikeout of the game for Slade Two Rivers, and in steps Anthony Guriat. He is 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and a triple. Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. Pirates leading at 13-8. Here we have a plane flying over us somewhere. The 2-0. Ball 3. 4-pitch walk. Gregoria draws a walk. Pirates are up by 5, so they can't steal. Ball. One and one. Gutierrez has walked twice, scored 2 runs, and is grounded out 0 for 1 officially. One and two. And now, Two Rivers is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Slade has a look. The 1-2. Got him! Bases and open. That's a strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Super Bingo. So the Warhawks hold the Pirates in check. We're headed to the top of the 6th, 13-8 Presqu'ile. Back at Dorian Gardens in Vaudreuil, Warhawks trailing 13-8. Pirates with a chance to wrap it up here. Hit on the ground to first. Stopped. 1 up and 1 down. Jersey Jacobs grounds out, and now Shane Jacobs will stand in 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. I've got to review the clip. I don't remember seeing the Warhawks score what would be an 8th run. 0-1 on Jacobs. Oh, 2. Elijah Dupont on deck. And Jacobs sends a shot at short, and that is caught. 2 down. I don't know what more Shane Jacobs could have done. He hit that ball extremely hard. He hit it on a rope. It was lined. Just happened to go right at short. And Elijah Dupont will stand in. Ball. Warhawks are in action on Friday in Rigo. Fouled. Ball. Neil Daibo's on deck, hoping that she gets the bat here. There's a lot of planes that fly over this field. Ball 3. 3-1 on Dupont. Catches the outside corner, full count. So this pitch, it'll either be fouled or we will have an extension of the game or not. And we still have a ball game. Dupont draws a walk. And in stands Neo Honda Adaibo. 0 for 2 has lined out and popped out. And the Pirates gathering. Don't forget, tomorrow night, unless there's a rain out, we're not filming, as my team has a ball game at Lakeshore. So I gotta be coaching. Friday, we could be doing our first soccer presentation of the season. So here's Neo Honda Adaibo standing in. Daibo sends a shot, fouled. 13-8 here. Warhawks down by 5. Elijah Dupont on first. Fouled. And now the Warhawks are down to their last strike again. That is strike 3, and that'll do it for tonight's ball game. Presqu'ile takes down the Warhawks 13-8. We'll see you again. I'm Brandon Bortle for Baby Blue Memories. Anna.